So Tyson Fury goes underground to take his training serious? I don't know about this one. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight and now flex. Alive is one in the six. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Well, I got to keep everyone updated the best way that I know how. Tyson Fury is going underground to begin his 8-week training camp against the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder. Well, let's read what was said. Tyson Fury begins 8-week Deontay Wilder fight camp and goes underground after turning off phone. No signal. Tyson Fury has switched off his phone as he begins his 8-week training camp for Deontay Wilder trilogy fight. The WBC heavyweight champ saw an undisputed clash against Anthony Joshua scrapped. Hold on, let me applaud that. Scrapped when Wilder won his case for a rematch. He says, my team will keep you all updated on camp and other stuff. Let the games begin. You've been playing the game a whole year, buddy boy. My phone is going off. See you all July 24th, Las Vegas Trilogy. Hey, everyone, I'm going underground for the next 8 weeks. I'll be offline. This is cute, man. This is real, real cute. That will take place on July 24th, Las Vegas, with Wilder desperate for revenge after being battered into seventh round KO in February last year. Language is important, ladies and gentlemen. He says, after being battered into a 7th round KO in February last year. Battered into a 7th round knockout. Language is important, ladies and gentlemen. It was a technical knockout in which Mark Breland threw in the towel. Language is important. Language is important. Now, Fury, who has been out in the U.S. for weeks of training and enjoying the high life, is getting down to business. Let me read that again. Now Fury, who has been out in the U.S. for weeks for training and enjoying the high life, is getting down to business. The high life. That's the high life that, I don't know, John Fury was concerned about. That high life. He's running around in these Gucci shirts with shades on, not taking it serious. John Fury says, I'm worried about my son. Yeah, man. Be afraid, be very afraid. He uploaded a snap of himself waving to the camera, captioned, camp time, serious time. You ain't been serious this whole time. You know why he's getting serious? All year long, where's Deontay Wilder? You ain't hear a peep from him. Then y'all assumed he was depressed. American media. He's depressed. Y'all making all that stuff up. He hasn't said a word to you guys, but he was depressed. Y'all remember that? And the only time he broke his silence is when this guy Fury decides, "Yay, man, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna entertain Carlos Takam. I'm gonna try and fight Ajit Caballel." And then that's when Deontay said, "Hold on. You're not doing anything of the sort. You have a contractual obligation to me." And then when Bob Arum lied and said, "Oh, well, he waited too long. The contract expired." Can we admit that was a lie now? Can we finally admit that? I don't need to read the rest of this. Isn't it about time for you to get serious? Because guess what? That entire time, D's been serious. You know what I love about this? All the arguments that the non-believers have used, it flipped right on you. Yo, man, D's been out the ring all this time, man. What does inactivity mean? Who would it hurt more, Fury or Wilder? Being inactive. Who has bad habits, Deontay or Fury? Who has bad habits? Who balloons up in weight? So now D gets vocal. Y'all was lying on him. He was depressed. The contract ran out. But these guys been telling you the truth the whole time. Y'all just refuse to hear it. You refuse to hear it. The man said, you remember when he said, I paid my lawyers millions of dollars to handle that business. Y'all remember that? What are you paying lawyers millions of dollars for if you didn't do nothing? If everything was okay, what are you paying lawyers millions of dollars for? Talk to me. Well, what do I always say? Time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. I've been telling you clowns for years, well, not years, for months, for about a year, that if Fury gets in the ring, his next opponent is going to be Deontay Wilder by way of the pen and the paper. He can't do anything else. And that man lied to you all the way up until the day before the arbitration announcement, and y'all bought it hook, line, and sink. And because Deontay Wilder won the arbitration by way of the law, you guys can't stand him for that. American media can't stand him for that. I've never seen anything like this. The hatred for this man is unlike anything I've ever seen. And by the way, the Muhammad Ali reference, I need to read it again, what Malik Scott said. Read it again. Y'all can read. Comprehension is your problem. And a lot of you, comprehension is a problem by choice. You got hate in your blood. That's what you got to live with. But that's okay. That's okay. Because the 24th, that's going to explain everything. July 24th. It's going to explain everything. Stick to your guns. And you fence riders, stay on that side of the fence. Everybody has lied to you in everything. And you bought it and you're cool with it. This man has gone underground. Leading up to the rematch after the first fight, he was very vocal. He was clowning, and which, makes me wonder. After the first fight, I recall Fury's family saying, I don't want him in that ring with that guy again, man. How do you go from that to John Fury bouncing around willing to bet $1 million with David Haye that Tyson was going to knock out Deontay Wilder? Something that he still didn't do, by the way. Still didn't knock him out. Language is important. Why are you not as confident in your son's abilities now? Is it because you said he had 20,000 yes men around him? Or you know something that no one else is paying attention to other than me and a select few? There won't be any poisoning. There won't be any faulty gloves. None of that stuff. What are you going to do now? No poisonous gloves. No poison water. No faulty gloves. Nothing crazy. What are you going to do now? Fair play. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'll tell you what you did do. You got on for a 7-minute interview and said, hey, man, I'm worried about my son. Now he's gone underground for an intense training. What happened? No, I want to see Tyson training and laughing and joking as if you knew something is up. There's no more hat trick. And you guys went as far as to blame America for the setup. Let me tell you something, John Fury. And let me tell you something to all you non-believers, the shoe-shining, buck-dancing super coons and, the supremacists out here. Nobody has benefited more off of America than Tyson Fury. Because what he accomplished here, he couldn't accomplish in his own company. I mean, his own company, his own country. And that's by his own words. That's why he's here. He made America his home because he wasn't treated fair in the UK. Remember that? Hey, man. That's what he said. So I'm wondering, you know, is he gonna laugh and joke? I was looking forward to all the clowning. I wanted him to clown all the way up until July 23rd. But now he's gone on the ground to take it serious. All the trolling didn't work. Because now D is outspoken. You want to know where he was? Now he's showing you. And y'all still got a problem with that. He's training. You're seeing him do things that you haven't seen before. And old media still has a problem with it. Where's he training at? His kitchen? Ha, ha, ha. His living room? Ha, ha, ha. No. In his gym, in his house, indoor and outdoor. Indoor and outdoor. So now everything is calmed down. They said, oh, man, this guy's serious. Time to get to work. So you're going to have faith in Deontay Wilder? Because he don't look depressed to me. He look like he's ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Oh, you have faith in these guys? Man, kick niggas out by the morning. Pink slip, everything fire. Burn trees, everything higher. Flatline, expire. Hot shit when you spit it, make it perspire. Y'all still got jokes? This is disgusting. But okay. But you never seen the ghost right. The fun and games is over. I hope you understand that. John Fury's not confident. Tyson Fury went radio silent, gone underground. Joke's over. Joke's over. You best believe you ain't gonna be seeing no more of this. You ain't gonna be seeing none of this. None of that. And that makes you nervous. So be underground, because I want the best Tyson Fury to show up. With the gloves on right, no poison water. And let's see if you can live what you talk, because I don't believe you. Make me a believer. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'll see you soon. Move!